Hello everyone. Hi. I need to say Will did a great job because today is his first speech in Toastmasters. Although he's a little nervous, I think he will get better if he continues to practice. But he still have some weakness during his speech. First, I need to say you need to calm down. Don't panic during your speech. You just maybe it's funny, but it's not a great speech. And the way you control your PowerPoint, maybe you can ask someone to control it, not just move to your computer and move to the middle. And because this is self-introduction, you just say why you go to Hualien and your work experience.
Yes.
Maybe the audience want to know more your information.
Yes.
So that's it.
Welcome for the rounds.
Jason, I think you did a great job about your opening. Because you asked a question first, and people reply, and you find the things you want. I think it's great, because you make people know or have connection with you. And I think you have a content and great speed to have your speech, which make it clear and show people how to think, and which is great. And I think the problem is about time control, because maybe you have too much things you want to tell to people, but you didn't have a great conclusion, which is a little bit, I think, bad, because we don't hear what's your conclusion about this. Although you tell lots of things, but no conclusion, I think, is a big problem for a speech. So maybe next time, for me, I will use a clock with me when I prepare my speech, and when I having my preparing, I always look at the clock, how much time I use, too less or too much, and later I will delete something or add more things to talk. And a little bit grammar mistake is about talking about a friend of mine. A friend of me. I think the correct is a friend of mine. I think. And later you maybe you are a little bit too nervous, so there is a little bit some pronunciation problem. You say, I think you talk about sleep, but you just say sleep. What I listen to. So maybe don't be so nervous. I think maybe you're focus on the time, maybe you use too much time. But I think you really have a great speech. Keep going.
Thank you.
Good job.
Thanks very much. And welcome, Kiwi.
Hello everyone.
Hi.
Congratulations first, always do that, right? Finish your C5 speech, and I think it's quite good. And so today I will evaluate her speech, follow her speech. So at first she asked the question what's love, and ask other people. So if first question is one sentence to describe love, and you don't give the chance to audience to answer. But I think it's not so good. But second, you just ask what kind of thing. So I think it's a good idea because one sentence is longer to say. You need to longer time to answer this question. So you ask what kind of thing. It's more easy. So I think it's good to ask question to your audience. So make them focus on your topic. And the second is you give the time to us to close us eyes to think if we don't have any love in the world. I think you use this way is good, but I think the time is too long. So I think it's funny. Okay. Only me, yes. Okay. So and some suggestion is you show the like drama to describe how to fish a girl, right? In Chinese, fish a girl. So okay, how to make a girlfriend. I think it's quite interesting, but I think you spend too much time on this drama. It's not so important about love. Maybe you can share this story on Facebook. It's more funny, right? You don't need to waste time to share this story with everybody because you talk about love. It's not so a lot of connection with your topic. And next, you share one story about the girl's suicide and how to love yourself. I think if I will give you a suggestion is you change the sequence about two stories. You can see the first you share about how to make a girlfriend is not so important, but you share the suicide is more important because you need to love yourself. So you change the sequence. You talk about love yourself first, and second you will love yourself. You will confident. So you're easy to make a girlfriend. So you can connect the two stories. But you use the drama first, and second talk about suicide. It's not so interesting and some good conclusion. So maybe you can change the sequence. But I think a lot of things you did so good. You have a beautiful smile and the funny story, and I think you don't spend a lot of time prepare of this speech, but you don't feel nervous. You don't, right? And I think one thing you can try next time is your body speech. You just use your hand. Maybe you can say love and call and something more. It's more interesting. So good.